Good morning. Here we have a conversion of the Harbor Freight 44-inch toolbox to a welding / workbench. Basically, the toolbox stays pretty much the same, but what I did was added a 1/2-inch piece of steel here. I left the rubber mat on it for some insulation so that it didn't ting so bad when you're hammering on it. And then I bolted it down in 3 corners, came up from the underneath with a 3/8 inch grade 8 bolt and a lock washer here in this corner and in this corner. And then cut them flush so that we have a flat welding surface or working surface. The bench was really heavy duty. The top shelf is rated at 700 pounds plus or minus. The plate weighs about 105 pounds, and then in the back corner I mounted a Yost 750 DI vise. Somebody said, well, why don't you use a Harbor Freight? I had one, the jaws sprung. Don't want to go through that again. I used 9/16 inch bolts. Those are grade 5s. I could not find any grade 8 9/16 bolt in all of St. Louis. So there they are. They're bolted in 4 corners here. Lock washers on the underneath side, washers on the top. Of course, washers on the back of the plate. It's turned out pretty doggone smooth. Now I have a place to store everything. I labeled it. Here it is. So in the top drawer we have torches. So there you go. You can see the torches. Of course, gloves. I've got a router speed control, sparker, safety glasses, etc. In the second drawer we have measuring. So we have rafter squares, tape measure. The nice thing about this is the drawers were all pre-lined. We have vise clamps here in the 3rd large drawer down, C-clamps in the 4th. Keep going on down. We have small wire wheels, 6-inch cutoff disc, 6-inch grinding wheels, 4-inch grinding wheels, and 3-inch grinding wheels, etc. Then we have the 7 and 9-inch wheels. I tried to keep the heavier stuff down at the bottom. And we've got the 7 and 9-inch grinder. In the smaller drawers, we've got hammers, markers, and brushes. And you can see on the label. Second drawer, we've got items for my plasma cutter. Then we have magnets, tin snips, wire wheels, and smaller grinders. So I've got a 6-inch, a 4-inch, and a 3-inch grinder there. So that's pretty much it. It's been really good. There's a couple of words of caution. As you add this much weight to the top, it's going to change the dynamics of the toolbox, so be careful for being top heavy. I moved the vise in just a little bit here so that it wouldn't upset if I have a heavy load on it. I definitely don't want to end up with something like that in my lap. To move it, because these drawers have indents, they don't have latches, you have to lock it unless you can figure out a better way to have the detents hold than I can. If you got any questions, shoot me an email and talk to you later.